Welcome to It's Only Natural, Nature's Beauty Secrets, with Cheryl Ross and Shane Rogers. In this episode, we learn how the fruit of the vine produces more than good wine, make natural treatments for infants, and we road test a well-known face cream.
West End Estate in Griffith, New South Wales is the natural location to learn how grapes are not only turned into wine, but are a rich resource for making natural skincare and beauty products. Cheryl is so excited she's found exactly what she's been looking for: the grape husk and skin from the fermenting process, which is being loaded to be sent away for distilling into pure spirit. It's just perfect for what Cheryl has in mind. Owner winemaker Bill Calabria explained to Cheryl and me the variety of grapes used in the winemaking process and a little of the history of West End Estate. Bill, you're the owner winemaker of West End Wines.
Yes, I am the winemaker, and I've been the winemaker for over 40 years.
The history of this place is amazing.
My grandfather came out from Italy in 1927, and then my father came out later on, and
Yes.
This is how they started the winery. And the reason they started making wine was because in Europe, that's what they had with their meal, wine, and this is why they wanted to carry on with the culture here in Australia.
And this place has really evolved.
Your winery never stops growing because you can't do it. You're virtually making wine, but you're also growing at the same time. So if the consumer out there likes your product, you don't want to run out. You want to be consistent that if you go somewhere else, you're frightened he may not come back. So you need to keep expanding to service the customers and clientele you have. So that's why you're putting in more machineries and you're extending more tanks.
How many grape varieties would you grow?
We've got over 30 grape varieties, and we're always experimenting with new varieties because everyone's interested. That's one thing about wine, it's inquisitive for people. They want to try something different. They want to try something they've never heard of before, because when they're sitting down with their meal, they want to match it with the meal, and everyone likes to show they've got something that someone else hasn't got.
I've got to tell you, I'm in heaven. We're here at the West End Winery Barrel Room. It's beautiful. I think I died and did go to heaven. Just give me a big straw. But other than that, we are going to make something.
We are. I'm going to make a face scrub.
Yes.
And
we're using this. Now, this is what's left over after the grapes have been fermenting. So this is the skins and bits and pieces, and that actually is used to make spirits.
it is.
Yes.
But in skincare, what they do is from the skin of the grape, it has this amazing property called resveratrol, which is a powerful antioxidant. So I'm going to put this in my little bullet.
Yes.
And I'm going to whiz that and make it into just a tiny little bit finer than it is. And while I'm doing that, what you're going to do, Shane...
Yes, speak to me.
...is you're going to put some rice flour in there with a tiny bit of grape juice and make a paste.
Now, how much rice flour am I
putting in? You can put all of that.
Yep.
This is going to be... we're going to do this together.
Ooh. Challenge.
It's a challenge. I'm
Gosh,
watching you. So just a tiny little bit at a time. There you go.
Yeah.
And you've got all the seeds, and this is just a great thing. When I saw this yesterday, I thought, oh my gosh, I thought I died and gone to heaven. So make a little paste, a bit more.
Bit more.
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Go.
And then on top of that, I'm going to put some grapeseed oil, which is very balancing. It makes a beautiful massage oil.
Oh gosh, that looks great already.
Look at the colour.
I know.
And in particular, it makes a beautiful cleanser.
Ah,
Yep.
Yes.
So
Nice. Now into a bit of a paste here.
Into a paste, and I'm going to add this.
Oh,
There, look at the
smell.
deep mulberry, but smell it. And you've got all the goodness of the seeds.
Oh, it's looking like a lamington. Look at that.
Do you
A mulberry one.
from the actual seeds, you get grapeseed extract. And that is another very, very powerful antioxidant. One, it's going to help preserve the product, but two, it's going to be absolutely wonderful for your skin. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon in there.
Okay.
Mix that around. Look at that. In fact, we might add a little bit more oil so that it gives it a bit more spreadability.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah, there we go.
And look at the colour of the grapeseed.
Oil.
Beautiful. And now, how easy is that? We pop it into a container. But can I just have a feel, because I can't wait to make sure. And this would be, actually, you know what you could do? You could use this as a face mask as well as a face scrub. And it's very gentle on the skin. So even for my skin, which is very, very fine, I'd be quite happy to use that maybe 3 times a week.
Absolutely, it's just divine.
Absolutely
Look at that.
lovely.
Look at that, yum.
And it smells delicious.
Oh, it does.
It looks a bit like one of those lollies, look. Now just smell that.
Yeah, make it look pretty.
Isn't that lovely? That's
yum.
lovely.
That
Isn't it amazing
really
what you get
nice.
out of one little tiny grape? Coming up, what is this plant? And how is the bean it produces used in skincare? I'll show you how to make a natural treatment for cradle cap. And in our first road test, I'll give you all the facts about the latest skin creams.